This is Matilda from Ama Talks, and I'm here with another professional. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Ryan Christie from Evanston, Illinois. Shout out to the town.
And what do you do?
I'm an investment banker at JP Morgan.
First of all, I've worked with JP Morgan before, and I know being an investor working for JP Morgan is super hard. So how did you get into that field?
Honestly, just networking. Like, your network is your net worth. You know what I'm saying? Your ability to be able to cultivate relationships and be able to use them in order to generate, new relationships, new opportunities is going to be the difference between you making it and not making it in any field.
And people say networking or your network, but what does that actually entail? Like, did you just start texting people that you ran into in the past, or how did you actually build your network?
For sure. Honestly, it starts with sharing your dreams with others. Like, if you have something that you want to do, you have to be able to showcase that and tell that to other people so that they can help you. Once people are aware of your dreams, they'll be able to, once they hear things that are tangential to it, they'll put you in contact and they'll help you out. If you're trying to do something and you're by yourself, you're not gonna get to where you want to go. Ultimately, you need, other people to help you get where you're trying to go.
Now, it's such a huge accomplishment to say you work in finance, specifically for the company that you work for. So how did you get into that field specifically? Like, what educational background do you have? What steps or tests did you take to be able to stand in Wall Street?
No, honestly, it has its prestige and all that, but for me, it was like I had a certain goal of things that I wanted to do for me and my family. And for me, I didn't start off in investment banking. I started off in treasury. And for me, it was all about finding out exactly, learning what I can while I'm doing whatever job I have, being good at it, and then seeing what are my friends doing, and what can I learn from what they're doing, and what do I like that I do, what do I like that they do, and putting that together. Ultimately, I found out that through talking with other people, hey, I like this, I don't like this, and ultimately landed me in investment banking. For me, I don't see it as a long-term the end-all be-all, but it's a stepping stone to what I want to do. So it's this is a step that I want to make, and I talk to people in order to get to where I wanted to go.
Now, there's not that many black and brown people within your industry. So what advice do you have for someone that might aspire to be in that same position, but they don't see themselves on TV?
Believe in yourself. There are going to be people that are going to tell you that you can't do it. And in spaces that are majority white, there are going to be microaggressions. There are going to be instances that people that tell you that you're not good enough, but you have to believe in yourself. You have to communicate with your friends, and don't feel like you have to tackle it alone. Lean on the people that are around you. Lean on the people that have done it before. Reach out through LinkedIn. Reach out through Instagram. Whatever means you have to, but believe in yourself and know that you're good enough to do anything that you put your mind to.